Hi everyone, so welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to make a video today talking about Ahmaud Arbery and everything that's happening with his case. I would also like to hear your guys' opinion on everything happening, especially if it's maybe an opposing opinion to mine. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. This case just really got my blood boiling, and I just do not understand why the arrest in this case took so long. It blows my mind. I guess it shouldn't blow my mind that much, right? Because kind of not surprising, but also we're in 2020. Why is this stuff still happening? Why does stuff like this still happen? Anyways, I'm sure you guys have heard something about this case because it's been all over Twitter, all over Instagram. It's gone viral. Celebrities have tweeted about it, and I think the reason that it's gone viral and sparked such an outrage in the community is the only reason that these arrests have even been made. But anyways, I'm gonna give a quick recap of what has been going on. So Ahmaud Arbery was running in his neighborhood on February 23rd. Yeah. I feel like this isn't getting enough attention, the fact that this happened February 23rd. It's been 74 days. It took 74 days to make an arrest, but anyways, Ahmaud was running in his neighborhood on February 23rd. He was going for a run like many people do, right? So he was in the neighborhood of Satilla Shores, and Gregory McMichael says that he was standing in his front yard. And keep in mind that Gregory McMichael is a retired police officer. He also was a detective for the DA's office. So you can already you already know what's coming, right? The conflict of interest and the cover-ups, and right, love that. So he says he was standing in his front yard when he sees Ahmaud hauling ass down the street, which is what he said. And Gregory claims that he thought Ahmaud was a burglary suspect because he saw him stop in front of a house that was under construction, and he saw him look through the window or something, and then Ahmaud continued his run. So he's trying to claim that basically he saw that, and so he thought he was a burglary suspect. So Gregory McMichael and his son Travis McMichael get a handgun and a shotgun and hop in their truck. And I just want to know, Gregory and Travis, if this was a white man that you saw, would you have done the same thing? Would you have hopped in your truck with a shotgun and a handgun to go hunt him down? Just a question. Is that what you would have done? I also just want to point out that Ahmaud was wearing sneakers and a shirt and shorts, running clothes. A normal person that is going for a run. He didn't have a bag with him, a duffel bag or something. He didn't have a mask. He didn't have anything suspicious. He didn't have any weapons. They go after him. And there's also a third person that's in another car, William Bryan. He's the one that shot the video. They were basically just chasing after him, hunting him down, trying to cut him off, and Ahmaud would keep running around and just keep going until they got enough ahead of him, right? The truck that Gregory and Travis are in. They get enough ahead of him that when Ahmaud is getting closer to the truck, that you can kind of see that he's trying to run around it. Travis is outside of the truck with the shotgun already. And so the video is moving a little. You can't see everything, but basically there's a struggle, which I assume Ahmaud is trying to push the gun away or something, or just trying to get away in general, and there are 3 shots fired. And that is when Ahmaud Arbery was murdered by Travis McMichael. And I'm sure you're wondering how it is that this could have happened and no one was arrested. Same. So apparently the McMichaels have said that they were trying to make a citizen's arrest because they thought he was a burglary suspect, and I just don't understand why they would take their guns, other than the fact that they saw he was black and they were oh, I'm going after a black guy, better take my gun. What? I can guarantee that if Ahmaud was white, none of this would have happened. Ever. But let's say they did decide to go after a white guy running, right? Would they have taken their shotgun? Would Travis have hopped out of the truck with a shotgun? It just boils my blood, because it's even if this person was a burglar, right? You still killed him. This isn't how this works. Because let's say Gregory and Travis were 2 black men that went after a white man that was running, and this happened. You think they would have been oh, they were trying to make a citizen's arrest. They thought that he was a burglar, no arrest. No, that wouldn't have happened. And I just really hope that Ahmaud's family can get at least a little bit of justice for Ahmaud, and that these guys are sentenced. It literally cannot get more black and white. It can't. And I don't care if he was actually a burglar. This would still be unacceptable. They should still be held accountable for what happened, especially Travis. And what I find so interesting is that when Ahmaud was first killed, they told his mother that a homeowner shot him amidst a burglary. And if that's not the most sus thing ever, I do not know what is, but literally, why would they say that? Obviously, the police have a relationship with Gregory McMichaels, and this whole thing was handled under such sus circumstances that it's like, it just makes me so mad. So on May 7th, 74 days after Ahmaud Arbery was murdered, they finally arrested Gregory McMichael and Travis McMichael. 74 days later. That's longer than Kim Kardashian's marriage to Chris Humphries. I'm just saying. Like, why did it take so long? And these arrests were made finally because people were so outraged in the community after seeing this video that there were even protests going on, and that's honestly the only reason that they arrested them. So what if this hadn't come out? What if this video hadn't come out and no one saw this? Would anyone have ever been held accountable for his death? And the case is already on its third prosecutor because the first two prosecutors had to recuse themselves because of their ties with Gregory McMichael. So on May 5th, the case's third and current prosecutor, Tom Durden, made a statement saying that he planned to bring the case before a grand jury. So hopefully we see that happening. I also wanted to mention, on May 7th, before he was arrested, Gregory McMichael spoke with someone on the phone, and this is what he said. "There are many, many facts out there that have not come to light. This is all based on the video and newspaper story. All the stuff that led up to that still hasn't been released." And I just want to know, what details or facts about the case can be released that will change the fact that your son murdered someone that was unarmed in broad daylight, and that you were there, and that you worked for the police department, and that your son wasn't arrested, because you were a retired police officer? Like, what facts are gonna change those facts? I can't imagine any facts coming out that would change the fact that this is all messed up. I just can't. So obviously this whole thing is really messed up, and the saddest part and the most messed up part is that Ahmaud Arbery lost his life. And today, May 8th, is actually what would have been his 26th birthday. And I want to play a clip of Ahmaud's mother talking about him and also just remember him today.
And seeing him leave the world is not something that I want to see ever. He had ambitions. I mean, he had plans. Ahmaud was still young. He had dreams that wasn't fulfilled.
So I'm curious to hear your guys' opinion on this whole situation. So if you guys want to have a conversation about this and just leave your opinion, you can comment it down below. I'm going to be responding to everyone, even if it's maybe a different perspective than mine. I would love to hear what you have to say and just how you're viewing this whole situation. So yeah, I hope everyone is staying home and staying safe. And that is all for me today. Bye.